Nandakishore coming on to bowl now. A bowling change being effected by the Telugu Warriors. 3 wickets so far in this tournament in the 2 matches that he's played prior to this one. Just warming up now. This is the last over of the power play, so the Karnataka Bulldozers would be looking to charge the new bowler, get a few extra runs here, Akash.
At the same time, you don't want to lose a wicket. You've already got 7 and over, slightly more than that, 7.4 to be precise. You don't want to lose another wicket at this stage. You would like to give the bowler at least a couple of balls and then decide or take your options. Mostly, you line the bowlers only when you know where they're going to pitch. So a ball or two won't matter at this stage. Karnataka Bulldozers are actually going very well.
It's a good line to be bowling at, especially when you've got a 6-3 field. Only 3 fielders on the onside. 6 on the off and a packed ring on the offside. Now that, of course, is Dhruv, who smacked a boundary of the last delivery of the previous over. Again, hitting across the line. Wasn't getting the opportunity to hit on the offside. Pulled that one from wide outside off, in fact.
Both Manjunath and Dhruv are playing technically very correct. Both are presenting the full face of the bat. Even when they want to go over the top, there is some method to their madness. They're just going through the line of the ball rather than going across.
Commentator's curse. I think the temptation here was that mid-off was up inside the 30-yard circle. So anything pitched up, and Manjunath's eyes lighting up like candlelight.
As long as he's planning to go down the ground, it's still a good option, Raman. As long as he's willing to go through the line, that's fine. If he's playing across the line, he's asking for trouble. There is a long on back, so he may just end up hitting right there. This was down the leg side. I think a lucky escape for the bowler. Was asking to get hit, got away with just a single. Batsman would be slightly disappointed to have missed out on a scoring opportunity.
Absolutely. Talking about Godrej, of course, the Godrej Eon, who are the green appliances partner for CCL Season 3. Godrej Eon make the most energy efficient appliances. The 1 Watt project, a Godrej Eon initiative supported by CCL Season 3, is an effort to create an awareness amongst people to save energy. But energy is what needs to be spent here by the Karnataka Bulldozers. He gets some runs. Oh, too far wide outside the off stump. Called a wide. That was marginal.
That's being harsh on the bowler. This format is heavily loaded in favor of the batsman. I would be disappointed if I was that bowler, Nandakishore. The ball actually swung in the air, swung late, and that was just on that line that is an indicator. He's gone over the top. There's a fielder in the deep. He'll cut it off. Only a single. Dhruv is not afraid to take the aerial route either. Both Manjunath and Dhruv are getting into their own and are trying to take the attack to the opposition. 40 for 1, close to 6 overs is not a bad start.
Yeah, not a bad start. The captain's padded up, ready to come in. Kicha Sudeep. And of course, sitting right to his left is the legend himself, G.R. Vishwanath in the Karnataka Bulldozers camp. That's good calling. And a misfield makes the single easier. So end of the over, it's 42 for 1. Thing as we discussed, Akash, is that Dhruv will probably be the cog around which this Karnataka Bulldozers batting lineup will revolve.
Somebody had to play a role of a sheet anchor, and that's Dhruv for them. Technically very correct, and I'm pretty sure once he gets into his groove, he'll also accelerate. His tournament strike rate has been in high 130s, and that's pretty good for a batsman who's technically very efficient. They've got a decent start so far, 41 for 1. They just need to consolidate for another 3-4 overs before launching another attack, another wave of attack on the Telugu Warriors.
Raghu to continue, so he'll be bowling out. He's bowled 3 overs for 19 so far. That's all that the batsman needed to do. Just stray on the middle and leg stump line with fine leg up, and you're asking for trouble.
Even the keeper has come up, so there is some different strategy for the last over of his spell. That's Raghu, drifted on the leg side. He's been very disciplined so far. It's just this one, tried to bowl an in-swinger, went too far down the leg side, just a tickle down the leg, and 4 it was.
Only 3 fielders on the onside, remember. You've got a deep square and a fielder at long on. The fine leg up inside the 30-yard circle. Now he's spraying it on both sides and the batsman taking full toll on it. Classical case of overcompensating.
And that's as good as it gets. It's got the crowd on their feet, the supporters on their feet, and so do the cheer girls. They are dancing away.
Yes, a bomb chikawawa moment there for the Karnataka Bulldozers. Too short, too wide, and thank you very much is what Manjunath's saying. Again, easy pickings here when you've got yawning gaps on the onside.
Now he's praying on both sides. He's been very disciplined for the first 18 balls of his spell. In the last 3, he has bowled 1 down the leg side, 1 down the off side, another down the leg side. He's struggling a bit, whether it has something to do with the fitness, because the 4th over in sultry weather is never easy. 1 more down the leg side, wide it is. And I'd still say that Raghu won't mind it, because it was an easy boundary. Had he got a tickle once again, it would have been a boundary to Dhruv this time. Just escaped this one.
Yes, Chamundi there, the mentor for the Telugu Warriors, along with the captain. Oh, that's again easy pickings. That's gone the distance. Effortless, but that's maximum for Dhruv as he gets into double figures.
Beautiful shot. Got their supporters on their feet. Dhruv is a class act. I like the way he just picks up the ball, didn't try to hit it too hard, knew what he was doing, got the elevation right, and went the distance. Half a dozen to the team, half a dozen to Dhruv. 57 for 1. Karnataka Bulldozers are really going forward.
Yes, they've got the foot on the accelerator at the moment. Oh, more runs here. They've got long on back, but will he get to it in time? Oh, that's exactly what we were talking about. There is such a steep incline up the pitch. When it's coming down that incline towards the boundary rope, oh, at times the fielder doesn't really have a chance.
And he has done well. And these are not long boundaries, I think 55 yards or so. And once it goes down that slope on this lush green outfield, it just speeds away to the fence. Finishes this over with a single. That's 60 for 1 after 7.